Well, we met Andrew.
Connecticut.
Oh, sure, Indiana. I'm from New Jersey. I'm going back
East
in the
Coast.
day.
All right, now that was a great bit of wisdom you gave to us today with your
I was
knowledge
waiting
about
for-
religion,
Yes.
and you are a born-again Christian and
Yes,
a good
I am.
guy. What are your goals
Are
in
you going
life?
to be a minister?
No, I'm not going to be a minister, but I would love to spread the gospel through finance. I'm a finance geek.
Oh, that's great.
I'm working on a project in Albany, Georgia. It's 500
Yeah.
units of affordable housing. So when this
Now,
project
I'll
goes-
tell you what, it's like you're a celestial artist and helping out the economy that way, because people do need help from people that make sure that their lives are enhanced by good economic judgment, and it's good that you're taking that angle. It's good that your values are appropriate. What do you think about that, Barbara?
I think it's remarkable. Anybody that actually has God in their life can only succeed.
Now, what did you think of the Alamo Church meeting today?
Well, I thought it offered a lot of positive things. And,
That's good.
I'm not expounding to any particular religion, anything that really directs people to goodness. We know there's rotten and bad things out there.
Okay, now what did you think of the church?
I think the people in the church are very sincere. Okay, they're some of them are born again Christians. They're on their way to heaven. But I do not agree with the doctrine of losing your salvation. That doesn't give me an excuse to go out and sin. I believe that I know that I can't lose my salvation because I'm saved by grace, not by works, but I live like I can.
They say if you give up everything and live for God only, this is the only thing and they're working towards salvation.
Yeah, but I think that's a mistake and
Yes.
misteaching to work towards salvation. I mean, God could have blessed me to be a doctor, and with all the knowledge to be a doctor, and I work on, patients, and I'm supposed to give God's blessing up, what He's blessed me with, a house, money, and being a doctor, having the knowledge to be a doctor. I'm supposed to give all that up and go join a church which God has already blessed me with,
Yeah.
and to pass out gospel tracts. And God uses people in different ways.
Yeah, you know something funny? They say that some people take the vows of poverty, but some people live with a heck of a lot of wealth, and they're actually doing the work of the Lord too. And they even say that the Bible's the book of prophets, and Jesus was the king of sages, but he might not have that much in common with a priest, And some people think that Saint Germain might be Jesus of Nazareth.
What are you actually saying
I'm
here?
saying that Saint Germain might have been Jesus reincarnated. We don't know if it's true, but there might have been a manvantara from Jesus here on earth, and that means that he would have spent a lifetime with a lot of wealth there, because Saint Germain was tied in with the aristocracy and a very wealthy man.
As he mentioned, a doctor also is doing something very good
Yes, very
for
good.
mankind.
Yes.
Why don't you become a doctor?
I don't think
Not
that's
all
what
that.
God would have me to do right now.
But God
All right.
is directing you
So-
somehow.
He is directing my life in business and
And
finance.
I hope you're not missing your train.
And good luck with everything. We'll let you go. We're sorry we held you up, but we got
Yeah,
5
pleasure
minutes from
meeting
you. It
you
was a
again.
pleasure meeting you.
And I'll probably
bless
see you around before I leave again.
Yes.
Bye
yes.
there.
When do you go back home?
Probably going to be back in New York maybe another week and a half, 2 weeks.
Oh, that's
I'm going
cool.
back on the 18th.
Yeah.
Come see you at the airport.
Yeah,
Maybe. Maybe we'll bump into you. Let's see if we
Yes.
can
Nice
remember each
meeting
other,
you.
Okay.
Great meeting you.
Bye-bye. Whatever. You know I got one of these books for you, Harry.
Yeah.
It's a Bible.
All right. Well, has it been doctored in any way?
That I don't know.
Are there
unless we-
subliminal messages in it?
All those things I'm wondering now. I can't understand that guy that underlines everything under the sun. And
Well, he's a scholar. You get the bug in you. He's a young guy. A nice guy, though.
Very interesting.
But he's knowledgeable, too.
Yeah.
So
I mean, he's questionable.
he's
It's like the girl with the radio station that we went to. Remember that?
yeah.
She questioned and said she thought that they were that it was a sham. Also, I don't know. Some people are all too skeptical too. But I mean, the one
Yeah, that's
thing,
what I see. A little bit of.
Yeah, but I see that if you have to turn all the money that you make into the church,
Yeah.
I mean, this is how they support themselves, because how else would they get money?
Okay, but the special members of a church
Then you can't
almost
do your
are
own.
in a position where they are the same position a priest is in. A priest goes and does that. So you might not be asking anything that's unfair
No, it's
of the special members of your church.
other churches say 10% of your income. They're not saying that you turn everything into them to keep
Yeah,
the church
yeah, but
functioning.
those are the parishioners, and so
No, the priest, it's a tithing or something they call it.
tithe, yeah, but those are the parishioners that are giving it 10% of their income.
Yeah.
Whereas,
I mean, that's a big difference.
you know something that's funny? I remember it said that 10% of the income is given by the Silent Brotherhood to the criminal organization. It almost seems like it's a fee given to the union, but if the Silent Brotherhood wanted to really cover ground, they'd run it like a non-profit organization.
Could you please interview Harry, because
Okay,
I don't believe
and
that.
so that's why they were actually doing some remarkable things, putting together like a big union of crime in upstate New York.
No, I think a lot of them have actually.
Yeah, complained, but also
Yeah.
the young Scientologists who were out here in masks. They're afraid of something, and that might be justified because
Well,
if
you
there
know,
are
things-
threats made,
Things are written about Scientology the same way, and apparently
Yeah,
the
yeah.
investigation with Elamo was the
Yeah.
same sort of thing, where if he ended up in prison for 6 years,
yeah.
but then they say, you know, it's they make people scapegoats. They try to find, or they blame them for things wrongdoing.
Okay, but there's
that aren't.
something else that goes on like this. They say it's from the same olive branch. I'll put this to myself just to get different angles in there. It's from the same olive branch the Antichrist rises. So you got these religions that call themselves Christian or that kind of thing, and you actually have devilish practices in there.